with a gun.
Hello everybody, welcome to the next part of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts 3. In this part, we will be doing more of the final world. Then whatever else pops up afterwards.
Can't wait for KH4 to come out and there'll be like 6 final worlds.
The final world! Ellipses. Mark II.
Final world, but darkness.
Oh, no. This isn't even the final world of light. You could argue this is the final world of darkness. It's death!
It's the final world in between.
Oh, yeah, true. It's purgatory.
What a weird place.
So now we have to catch 111 Soras.
Actually needs to get more than that because you get the magic extender.
Yes. But I think in this... Actually, it's a health up.
Oh. I knew it was one of those two. I wasn't sure which one.
But I think you can't do that till post-game. Or at least until... Yeah, at least until after. Like, you go through this the first time. If I can... Then, like, if I can get the 300 now, then I will. Because, yes, if you collect 300 Soras, you get health up.
I mean, we're in for a boss rush, so that's
With
good.
health ups for beating.
Well, of course.
Because, yeah. Getting 300 Soras isn't that bad. It's not like all the Soras or anything. You get nothing for collecting every single Sora. I haven't tested it. I just know somebody else has. And they did not, in fact, get every other Sora. They didn't... They, in fact, did not get anything for it. So yeah, it's just Sora doing some random animations. Sometimes he's falling, sometimes he's flying. In that case, he was doing the, Oh yeah, I forgot I have Clyde.
The sword just looks so happy on all
He
these.
Why
can't he be so happy for the
this
game?
is
Probably would have solved a lot of issues.
is such a weird minigame to me. Not just because you're collecting Soras, which is honestly pretty weird. But like
No, it's pretty
the thing that you would assume is like when you start at the top and you in the cutscene shows, you don't think this is that big of a place, but no, this place is like surprisingly massive.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty big.
I don't know what happens if you jump off the ledge though. I assumed it would just auto spawn you or something.
Almost there.
How did you find out?
You know what? Time to find out.
When in doubt.
Because yeah, you can auto jump to places, so... Oh, it just takes you to the top. I guess that makes sense, but I've never done it before, because I was...
Yeah, I was actually kind of thinking that might be how
I
it works,
kind of was too, but also a part of me was like, I feel like if I do it, something might happen, like, oh, you have to reset, or, or something, so I've never tried it. Because usually by the time I'm in the lower section, usually by the time I'm in the lower section, like, I have, like, a ton of Soras, so... I have a multitude of Soras.
As he should.
Alright.
Soras are a tradable commodity, after all.
There is a cutscene happening now that I've collected all the Soras.
Yes, and he has his body back. It's nice, I
Oh,
guess.
looks like I might be able to actually collect the Soras now. Okay. Well, we're collecting Soras, guys. This does give me HP, so it is actually worth going out of the way for. It's not something like a synthesis item or something that would be better suited for, like, post-game stuff. Granted, this is semi-okay. Like, it's not bad for post-game, at all, like, by any means. But, like, having HP up while I'm still doing battles is nice. Especially because I'm about to do an onslaught of battles, as Mayo pointed out.
Oh, yes. 13 of them, in fact.
I am pretty sure it's technically more.
Is it, though?
I
I mean, I guess if you include Remind.
think it's technically... It depends on how you count, like, phases and stuff like that, I suppose.
Yeah, I consider those all the same fight. Like, unless it's like a
No.
drastically
There's
different fight, but most
there's
of those
definitely more than 13. Because there, after the Keyblade Graveyard, there's technically 2 different fights if you consider one of the fights just to be a multitude of phases. There's technically 2 different fights.
aren't. Still kind of stretching, but I'll allow it.
I'll allow you to allow it. I'll allow me to allow you to allow myself to allow it.
Allow it.
3
Allow it?
allowance? What's your allowance, man?
Man. Don't know, you keep taking it from me.
Didn't I just, like, take it from you earlier today? Oh, God. Wait, does this world flip around?
Probably.
No, there's no way. That was just, there just so happened to be another, like, little battle gate or something for me to go through. Okay, it feels like there's a lot less Soras here than usual, but maybe I just haven't, like, explored a section with a whole bunch of them. Like, maybe this section? Doesn't look like... this is a section I feel like I haven't really been in. Oop, there's a lot of Soras right there.
Oops, Sora's.
Yeah, given how weird this, like, section works, it's, like, it's surprisingly big, and you'll feel like you've been to multiple sections, and then then you learn the reality. Wait, you can flip it with the cubes! I never knew you could do that!
Oh, yeah? Wait,
No!
you didn't know? I'm sorry, I'm barely watching. I'm practicing my HP
It's
thing.
fine.
So, you're,
I'm stupid!
Yeah,
I never knew you could do that! I thought those squares were just to be...
yeah, that's
I
what they're
thought they were
for.
supposed to save you! Well, that's awkward.
No, the safety net thing is... I mean, for one, we already proved that they would save you from nothing.
True.
Since it just flips.
Well, this just makes me feel stupid for when I had to get all 300 before, and when I could have done it like in a slightly easier fashion. It's not like it's that hard to do without, you know, flipping it that one way. But
Yeah, you can still do it by all means. It's just again, just makes it
just
easier.
slightly less convenient. I don't remember if you get a prize for 222 Soras. You do. Okay, you get one. It's 2 max HP increases, I assume, then? Or maybe it's max HP, max MP or something. Because 333 is the most you could technically get. Then I think there's like a little cutscene that happens when you get it, too. Or, like, because all the Soras or something disappear, I think? Or, I don't know. 100%. That might not be true.
Just something darkness and light.
Actually, this is the world between.
You're right, something world between.
Technically, Sora's dead right now. Where did all those Soras come from?
Is he dead? He got his body back.
Yeah. This is technically where dead people go, still. I think he's still dead by technicality.
I'm not as sure. So Sora, like, not your Sora, the other Soras, what are they doing?
They're sliding.
I see.
Not my fault you've never slid before. It's really nice to know that I can actually flip this cube around, though. That makes things so much easier on me. I wonder how many, like, Soras there actually is in here confirmed.
Too many.
Well,
Confirmed.
good.
The official number is too many.
That's good, though, that there's too many.
Oh, absolutely.
Because if there wasn't too many, there would be... this would be very annoying to
There
do.
would be...
Look at all these Soras! Or maybe I have flipped this before and I just, like, for some reason forgot. It feels like that'd be something I would remember. Look at this skybox here. It's really pretty. I know it's just clouds, but I like clouds.
It's clouds. I mean, it's not a bad thing.
Also,
Clouds are still
huh?
nice and foggy.
I also really like the music here too. I mean, it's Kingdom Hearts music. Of course, it's gonna be good, but I just like really like the music in general. In this level, it's one of probably my favorite tracks in the game. One of my favorite new tracks because there's not many new tracks in this game. I like how I say that as a joke. Like,
You say that, and it's like there's a bunch of new tracks.
there is, but it feels like there isn't at the same time.
Literally any original level, which is almost all of them.
Oh, well, yeah, of course there's going to be those kind of tracks. I guess there's not really a lot of battle tracks. New battle tracks, I guess I should say. A lot of them are reused, but I mean, why mess with perfection, right?
I mean, yeah, part of the problem is like the series has been going on for so long, like that's what you would expect at that point.
You say that, but then I say Final Fantasy. I know they reuse a lot of themes there, but they still have like almost like those are more of like for like post-game random stuff. Which incidentally is also a what's it called? Square Enix game.
It is, but they have different composers usually.
I was gonna say not all the time.
FF15 being the exception.
Not as of late.
I mean, again, though, that's just one game.
You know what Final Fantasy doesn't have? Utada.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe Brave Exodus or something has a crossover. I wouldn't be surprised.
There's probably a Utada track somewhere in the Final Fantasy series that we just don't know of offhand. If anybody knows, tell us! Maya wants to know. Yes, I'm dragging you into this.
So, who's this Utada person you're so fascinated with?
She's a Japanese singer and she sings about how the light and darkness or something.
I see. Darkness.
Occasionally there's a little
And
bit
light.
of light. You want to hear something really Kingdom Heartsy? You can't have light without darkness.
Yeah, that is very Kingdom Heartsy. You are
I think
correct.
that's also something said in one of the games. Not probably in this game too.
That feels like a Cage 2
Or
line.
Kingdom Hearts 1
I
line.
don't know if it is. Like, it could be Birth
It
by
also feels
Sleep.
like a Kingdom Hearts 1 line.
I mean, it feels like the entire franchise. It could easily be any of them.
All of the above. Can I buy a Val for 10? There we go. HP increased. So yeah, there's a little cutscene. That's right. I knew it. And I think it just auto kicks you to the next area. Yep. Look at that cute little boingo.
I see that you found them all.
Yep.
Then isn't it time that you left?
Yeah, it's time I left.
Thanks.
Now who wants to put Ventus...
Yeah.
Who wants to make Union Cross even more
You
campy?
know. Don't push it.
Because that's what this cutscene's gonna do.
Hey, Shirthy, you still look like you, right? Would you like me to help you find your pieces?
Oh,
Possible.
it doesn't work like that.
What?
So, like, you're waiting for someone to rescue you?
He's waiting for someone to rescue him. Or
Yes.
Is Charity a guy or a girl, or is it just a
Tell me who.
thing?
I'll find him. Huh?
No,
How's that work?
No.
I
That's okay.
want to say Union Cross gave it a male pronoun, but I'm not
That he's
super...
much happier with his new friends.
Well,
But
they
I'll
look
wait.
like a stuffed animal, so all I can imagine is they're a stuffed animal.
Okay. I'll be back to visit you.
What?
Yeah, I'll be back to visit you. I'll go into the afterlife again.
Really?
Sora, you shouldn't just say things like that.
Oh, you say that and I say remind.
True.
And thanks.
I mean, you're right. He shouldn't have said it, but
Could I get a hint?
Ooh, I
as
want a
to
hint.
The others?
Seriously? Are you a Keyblade wielder?
I'm not. I don't
or
wield
aren't you?
Keyblades. He's not wielding a Keyblade right now,
Have
so
you
see, he's not a
already
Keyblade
learned how to
wielder.
Restore someone's heart after it's been lost?
Restore their hearts.
Power of waking.
Is that the same thing as the power of waking?
I'm not sure, but
All right, we're gonna use the power of waking many times, guys. But are we a Keyblade master? No.
No.
no. We can. Sora literally is not allowed to become a Keyblade Master because if he does, the series is over, I guess.
Okay.
Which is BS because he
I
doesn't.
assume that's gonna
Like
be
that's not how it works. But okay. What would him becoming a Keyblade
You
master?
know I'm right, at least on some level,
What would him
though.
becoming a Keyblade master change?
They have to leave that carrot on a stick.
Like, what would him becoming a Keyblade master change? Because that's not like his entire purpose isn't to become a Keyblade master. It's to be a good person, you know. So being a Keyblade master would literally do nothing to his character except he's like he's hailed as somebody with with expertise in that matter. You know what I mean?
Sora having expertise.
I mean, it's expertise with saving the world. For better or for worse. Granted, nobody.
Dream drop distance. That game alone makes me scared of calling Sora an expert
God,
at
I
anything.
know. At least he doesn't act that way in this game.
Sora, you don't believe that.
Oh, good.
No,
We
you don't.
went back in time. Don't ask.
Alright, so everybody but Sora and Riku are dead.
Yes, we're back to this.
I didn't know we started Rewind early. He's gonna do it. Stab the hairless.
You did it!
He's doing it, guys. And then he's gonna get dead, and then Sora died. It's just a repeat. It's always the same future. Oh, Riku's dead, and Sora's dead again.
Oh,
Time to collect 300 more Soras!
we literally just watched that cutscene again for no reason. Like, someone,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
please tell us, was there anything different with this scene a second time around? Like, I'd be as lean as possible. Like, give us a different color
Yeah,
hue.
Sora
Anything different.
Is going to the light now, see?
Well, yeah, now, but they could have easily just trimmed it so that if we saw this immediately after Final World, nothing would have changed.
That's true. They had to remind us. We could have easily have forgotten, Mayo. You naive boy. Look at this loading screen. So,
A moment ago, we got darkness with the spinning heart. Now we get light with the spinning heart. You see, they're so clever.
I don't think that was the intention.
This is Herc's world. Is Riku here?
Isn't it convenient that he went to a world in this game
Sonora, it
already?
was intentional.
Yeah, why were we in
There's
Herc's world,
nobody
though?
here.
Gee, I'm here.
Why is Jiminy with it? Jiminy died!
Jiminy, you're okay.
Well,
Okay, I can
be a stretch,
maybe accept this being some kind of dive to heart type of thing. That's why we're seeing Olympus. But there's zero reason for Jimmy to be here.
Even weirder is that Jiminy knows what everything happened. He turns into Goofy temporarily.
Well, of course, Goofy's not here, so someone has to do.
Oops, I
job
did not
for
mean to
him.
do that. I'm gonna delete that save file. I don't need that random save file there. There's only 9 slots after all. Well, you know what time it is. Goofy, you may not be here, but in spirit. God, I hope Sora says, gotta put this in the mail here, randomly, for getting one of these. Oh, that
Yeah, of
so
course.
funny to me. Better put this in the mail.
I mean, you're getting postcards still, so it's not totally implausible.
Imagine if that was like an oversight. They just didn't think somebody would want to sit here and buy like postcards. Come on, Sora, just say it once for me.
I kind of expected that he would. I've been expecting that he would say it. Like, why would you go out of your way to make it so that he doesn't?
I guess it's just not fitting. Like in this current time. Dang it, he didn't say
I
it.
mean, it's not. But when does that stop? For like, if that was something they were concerned with, they shouldn't have had the postcard show up in the first
Oh, I
place.
agree. I'm just saying. Hey, look at it's Raikou.
So, does anybody want to explain to me why Riku is associated with Olympus?
Yeah, that's actually a good question. Where's the association?
Because I guarantee you there's specific reasons why every character is tied to a specific level.
Well, they're all tied to specific levels in this game, which is weird.
Yeah. So please tell me why Riku's tied to Olympus. I want to know.
Because he's a hero like Herc.
Honestly, it's probably a better reason than I'm ever going to get from this game.
Alright, so we get to chase this new Heartless down called the Lich.
And I hope you like fighting this thing.
I do. It's fun to fight.
Oh, good, because you're going to be seeing a lot of
you
it.
mean it? Shut up, Jiminy. I'm busy fighting Heartless. They give a lot of EXP.
They do. 67 for a shadow? That's pretty good.
I know, right? Oh, I was hoping they didn't like change any of the encounters here. So like then like the big what's it called?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just the big dude would just pop up. No! Shut up, Jiminy. You're not saving the world here. I need experience.
We're not here to be heroes yet.
We need experience. Gosh, Jiminy. Even though...
Come on, Jimmy, you're the one keeping track of this fact. You know, I want to see this chapter of the Gummy Phone Reports or whatever. Like, Sora then dived into her to find Riku unconscious, kidnapped by a Lich. He began to chase him, but then saw a bunch of Heartless, like, must destroy.
They're evil! Oh, they actually give him the name here.
Yeah,
I thought you didn't learn about the name till later.
you actually saw it in the last encounter, too, because it was on the header
No,
there.
in the last header it said, what's it called? Follow the Heartless.
It said Lich, I saw it.
Well, Mayo, I didn't ask you to be smart.
It's not even being smart. It's
Shut up, Mayo! You're making me insecure.
sorry for your
Yeah,
loss.
you better be. Ooh, look at that big old, like, camera. Oh, no, those are the yo-yos. Look at that. We got rid of the Heartless. Except not really.
Goodbye, Heart.
There's no need to worry, Sora. He'll return to the place.
How do you know that, Jiminy? For all you know, we just saved a serial killer.
Okay.
Okay, let's assume that he's right, and that is Riku's heart, and it's going back where he fell. Riku is surrounded by a bunch of really
Oh, yeah,
powerful
he's gonna-
heartless,
yeah,
but
he'll
he has
just
to fight
die.
all on his own.
That scoundrel must have
But
run into one of those pools.
He couldn't handle it before. What chance does he have of doing it in a weakened state?
Well, I think they might be portals to other worlds.
Okay. Maybe that's where we'll find the others.
Again, how does Jiminy know this?
Hurry.
Just dive towards the portals.
Maybe I don't want to.
I mean, maybe you shouldn't. Like next time they give you the option, just try
I
to
should. I'm
avoid
actually now. I'm just curious on what would happen. What would happen? Hey, look at it's aqua. You get it because there's ocean.
At least it makes sense here because it's the ocean.
So yeah, each variation of the Lich gets ever so slightly harder. I guess except for this version. I guess this version is pretty samey, but it's supposed to get harder.
It's, it does have several encounters, and yeah, it'll usually be something like it'll get more health or more attacks, hit harder, stuff like that.
Exactly. So we have to save the 7 lights. Oh, hey, look at it. Save point. How nice of you, game.
That was nice of them.
How nice of you, Lich, to let
Now,
us
what
save
happens if we just avoid all of the lights?
Only one way to find out.
No, not you. No, not you. No,
Nah,
not
nah.
you.
No, it's forcing me into
No.
one.
No. So that's they got around. I figured it would be something like
Yeah, I thought it would just keep looping.
like within the final.
Yeah, I
world.
thought it would keep looping over and over again. But I thought it'd be like a seamless loop, maybe, you know?
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. Again, like Final World, or even like what the Dream Drop Distance credits did.
Yeah. Hey,
No.
look at it, it's Mickey. Alright, so his new... Okay, so his new attack in the last area was technically he summoned Heartless from the corresponding world.
Yes.
So he should have another new attack here, but I don't know what it'll be. Presumably. I don't think he has more HP. I can't.
Who was it that was captured here anyway?
It was
I
Mickey.
didn't notice. I want to say it's Goofy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Okay,
Mickey.
he does a fire attack
It's
now.
Goofy then. I mean, mind you, if it was either of them, I would have had the same
He has
question. What do they have to do with
He
tank?
has a rain attack. What does this do? Oh, okay, it screws with your commands. I was always wondered what this thing did. Because I never really knew.
I can't let him say this, McDonald. We need you and your panaceas.
I know, right? Never thought this day would happen. Where did the dude go?
Maybe we should actually equip a panacea or two until we get Donald back. After this.
This lightning lasts forever. Holy crap. Where'd the dude go? I hate this part. There he is. I've always hated the Tangled variation of this for this literal reason. He just runs all over the place, and it's very obnoxious to keep track of him. Because if you...
It does that in a lot of the areas, but it's an issue here because this area is so big.
Yep.
And it's dark, so it's easy to lose track.
Darkness?
Darkness?
Light!
Light? Friendship parts!
It's the full circle! Ooh, we did it. We killed it. See, look it. Once I gained track of him, it was easy. But I, lost track of him for a solid minute.
Goodbye, Mickey's heart.
Now Mickey's dead again. It's just an endless loop of death.
Seriously, now Mickey's out there all alone because, you know, Riku obviously isn't going to be able to sit on his own a second time. Aqua literally just stood there like a dunce the first time. So what do you think she's going to do?
Let's try
Aqua just doing Aqua
They were once
things.
wrapped in shadows.
Aqua being Aqua.
Eh.
There's Goofy. He's in Frozen for some. Why is he in the worst
There's
world?
Goofy.
This is BS. I don't like it.
What? Donald should go here.
Yeah, he should. Oh, he's got a new magic. It's Blizzard. That's his new attack here.
Back off.
I was trying to get the shot, the air step.
Not locked.
Well, I was trying to get the air step. Yeah. Because air steps are really, really strong when trying to get to enemies in general.
It's over.
Your step is one of those abilities that doesn't seem very good until you're forced to fight really strong enemies, and then once you are, so you know what, this is actually really good.
It's also just really good for movement. There's a ton of enemies here. Like in this game, like they grouped together.
And to be fair, I do still think that the game ends up doing the ability a disservice by having what is probably the worst possible tutorial they could have had.
Yeah, I had
ability.
so many issues there. We talked about it at the
It just
beginning of the game.
straight up does not work.
What if I just ignore this one and go? What if I ignore this one? Oh, okay. It doesn't let you ignore it. It just pushes you eventually to whatever's furthest down.
But I want to ignore the darkness.
I want to know what's further beyond in this world. Hey, look at its toy box. Who's here? Ventus. I guess Ventus is a toy.
Oh, probably. Ventus, what? I would have figured Ventus would have gone in the Monsters Inc. world because of Nidus.
No, Ventus is a toy, so he goes into this world. Alright, so I think he had an electricity attack he just used. That's his new thing. No. Nano arms. I'm kind of getting him in a nice little stun lock right now. Wow, okay. I got him, like, within 2 encounters.
Okay, yeah, no. That could have been way worse than it ended up being.
Also, really like, I know you really like the Ski Blade. One thing I do really like, though, is how it looks when you go into the second form. Like, it just turns into, like, a sword.
Oh yeah, it's great.
A sword of nanocubes. No, I'm going to ignore all these. I don't want to save whoever's in there. No! I don't want to save him!
No! You sucked in there. It's Donald's. Like,
I think
of
Donald is
course.
last, actually.
I mean, who's even left?
Donald! He's in Monsters, Inc.
Yep. I mean, Donald is a monster.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree.
They got one of them correct.
Well, 2. They got
Not
Aqua,
true.
right? But like, if anyone can explain the others,
Ventus
I
also
would
could
love
have
to know
fit
what
in
a
Kingdom of Karate.
nice attempt at a save. I mean, to be fair, you could make an argument out of being really childish, and that's why he was in the toy story.
Yeah, I was thinking of Kingdom of Karate because
it's
what's
a stretch,
it called?
but
Because I guess wind, I suppose forest. I don't know. That's the only correlation I had.
I mean, if we were going by the water argument for Aqua, then yeah, it fits.
Yeah, exactly. I think you get arrow there too.
That's the last
You do.
one. He must be hiding in there.
All right, now we have to save Kyrie. Actually, I don't want to save her. I take it back.
Nah, I don't wanna.
No, I don't want to save her.
No, I don't want to save Kyrie! just want to fall in the abyss forever.
I just want to know what's below.
Okay, so Kairi, what do you have to do with State Free Tokyo? I'm waiting.
Wait, that's not even Kairi, that's Lee.
That's even worse.
Wait a minute. He'd fit more in Olympus, I guess, because at least there's like a forge there?
Seriously? I'm desperately trying to think of a singular reason that he could be in a modern city. Or, actually, no, not even a futuristic city. It's even worse.
Because he comes from the future.
I'm drawing blanks.
Ooh, I got Iraga, finally.
I know you're joking, and I say this is Kingdom Hearts. Nothing to be joking.
Oh, remember when I said I think,
I'm just waiting for Kingdom Hearts 5, but it turns out the Sora somehow comes from both the 500 years in the past and 6,000 years in the future at the same time.
So we're about to hit a cutscene. So remember when I said I thought young Xehanort was here? This cutscene is why. He talks to us here, I think.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
probably why I thought he was here.
Yeah.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So, Sora,
Xehanort's
I'd
on
say we've
this.
been to every world that we can visit.
But we're one short.
Kairi's dead.
Where's Kairi's heart?
Gee, I wish I knew.
I thought you knew Jiminy. I thought you knew everything.
Would you like to explain how you got here? Because I don't even think Sora knows how he got here.
Through the sleeping worlds, and yet you learned nothing.
I don't know how anyone got here.
What?
Who am I?
Dream.
Oh no, my Alzheimer's
Who
is
are you?
kicking in.
You nearly buried yourself in the dark of sleep, and now you're at it again.
Can I just mention, too-
Look, Sora does not learn about the consequences of his actions,
He
okay?
really does.
We've established
He really
this.
doesn't. Also, yeah, first of all, how is
Like-
young Xehanort here? You're right. And second of all, young Xehanort's a dick, and I love it.
You're wrong. My heart.
Oh, he's absolutely.
Which,
Like, I still love, like, my favorite part of him is like how I think every other member of the organization has this feeling of sadness or remorse when you kill them off. And then there's young Xehanort who just
he's,
uses his final words to be
yeah, literally, he's just like, yeah, screw you,
It's great.
bitch, and then he leaves.
So what?
He's the only one that does
Me
it.
now?
No.
It kind of doesn't make any sense in retrospect when you think about how the last Xehanort ends up being, by the way end of the game.
You've paid the price.
Oh yeah.
And it lies at the bottom of the
But meanwhile,
abyss.
young Xehanort's just like, I'm actually just a jerk, because Sora's stupid.
Oh, Sora.
I mean,
Oh.
young and impulsive.
Okay,
just
this
like
makes
Kid
even
Sora.
less sense.
Clearly, it can happen. Oh, good, we get reception down here.
Exactly. This makes even less sense.
Haha.
Of course. That's the one place we haven't checked yet.
All
One
forgotten.
place you haven't checked yet. The Hall of Bastion.
No, it's Radiant Guarded now.
I mean, am I wrong still?
No.
Name aside. And Radiant Garden would make sense for her.
You know, at least that'd be 2 out of 6, right?
3 out of 8.
Wait,
But
who's
yeah.
the third one? Or
It would be
who's the
Kairi.
second one, I should say? Who's
Aqua?
the first one?
Because he's a monster.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Also, why is
And then I guess maybe half.
why is
Princess, I guess.
Kairi for some reason here now? What's happening, Mayo?
Don't ask questions you don't want answers.
Mayo, how did she get here? No, I don't see.
I had no doubts that you'd pull
Are we dead, Kairi? What's going on?
Light in the darkness. It was
Kairi was the light in the darkness, but I thought Sora was the light.
All I did was believe that you
Wait,
did.
so what's the light? They can't both be the light if they're chasing.
But wait,
it.
you
Kyrie.
thought Sora would get through, but Sora's dead, but you're dead. The others are ahead. How do you know? Mayo!
Are they dead? Like, I mean, okay, to be fair, this is Kingdom Hearts. Death means literally nothing. We've
Did
established
they just show
this.
those two cutscenes because they were hugging each other?
Yes. I think.
Is that the...
Wait, is there another
Yeah,
reason?
I don't know. I thought maybe they were going to show like the Princesses of Hearts that were they were potentially gathering as backups.
No, that would have been fascinating and interesting. Come to think of it, it's kind of weird that those two are the only worlds we really have.
Oh
where
wait,
they
no,
have
they're
backup
lovers, I
princesses.
guess. Well, except for Elsa and her sister, that'd be weird.
Well, it's a different kind of love.
Yeah, it's family.
Although, if that's the argument, then we should have seen pirates.
You're
too.
right. I don't know what to believe. Also, is anybody gonna
If
question
nothing
what
else.
just happened? Any of you guys?
Are any of you going to question how you were dead and then you just spontaneously came
Yeah.
back?
Now point us back at those guys.
All right. Now the question is, they're gonna do the same thing again, right?
Right.
How will it work this time compared
Yeah,
to
they're
last
literally
time?
going to do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Run in head first without a plan.
What-
They're going to have the exact
What
same
would be the
result.
difference? Oh, is this the first time you actually get the Keyblade Graveyard name drop, or is it just because it were technically redid everything?
Yes. No, it's the first
Oh.
one. They made us this long.
On the bright side,
This might be the longest they ever made us wait between starting a level and giving us the title card.
I know, right? No matter what is the thing we got. Hey, at least the chest is still there. They should have kept continuity or something.
Oh,
You know, I
good.
didn't get the chest.
Oh yeah, of
That would've
course,
been
of
great.
course.
Well, we're gonna end the part here because there's gonna be a hefty amount of cutscenes and battles coming up. So, and it's 41 minutes in.
Oh yeah, we're getting a whole bunch of battles and cutscenes coming
This is
up.
technically, this isn't even the last actual save point before you can like do a whole bunch of stuff. If I'm not mistaken, literally after, like during the final sequence of stuff, I'm pretty sure you can actually just leave. Just do whatever you want.
It's amazing. Yes, you can.
I mean, it's RPG.
There is a point of no return.
There is, but it's very
way
late.
later than you would
Yeah.
think it is.
It's like after almost every single like major battle here.
Yup. You have to defeat 12 of the 13 in order to
I
get...
guess it's technically 9 of the 13?
That's 12 because the only one left is the old man.
Oh, you get a save point afterwards for where the point. No, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
Oh,
save point
yeah.
is
You're
the-
right. There's a save point in the other in the true final world. I totally forgot about that, which is even more funny when you think about it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so in the next part, then we will be starting off the Keyblade Graveyard proper, I guess. Then because battle after
Yes.
battle after battle. I don't intend on leaving here. I don't think. I think I'm probably just gonna get through this.
Not unless it turns out that we're like super under leveled, which I don't think you
Yeah,
are.
I think I'll be fine. But if that does happen, then yes, we will backtrack after the boss.
And even then, I doubt you're to grind so much as like just go grind to Damascus's because that's probably going to be more immediately
Or
beneficial.
adamantite. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Stuff that can upgrade your
Yep.
Keyblades.
All right. So we'll see you guys in the next part. Thank you all for watching. Chicken tenders.
All toasters, toast to toast.
Let's see.
Goodbye.